your melee weapon.
But I'm just saying it affects the actual stats, screen stats. Like, it shows it in your stats already. You don't have to mentally figure that in after the fact.
Increasing our strength increased our strength-based skills.
Okay.
And melee weapons is one of them.
Okay, so then we got +2 to our melee weapons.
That's nice.
It's still our lowest by, like, a drastically terrible amount. Strength does not affect unarmed.
Endurance does. But I think strength probably affects your unarmed damage, just endurance affects your skill.
Oh, I see.
Alright. Free Scotland! This is alright. This is gonna be a ride. Alright, what's in this terminal?
It also says that the katana is good with increased strength because since it attacks fast but does low damage, it's more effective on armored targets. Because each hit does more of its maximum damage.
We don't have high enough skill to use it optimally, though.
Not yet.
It
No,
wants
you
a skill
need 70.
75. We're quite a ways away. We hacked a door. Ooh! I think pre-war books actually do have a use in Old World Blues. It's just not as blatant as in the previous game.
Sorry, what?
In Old World Blues, I think we'll find a use for pre-war books, actually, I recall.
Oh, it's just not as high of a money thingy.
It doesn't give you money, it gives you pencils.
Which are used in that DLC specifically.
Yes. I believe. We will return to this room, no doubt. But there's nothing here for us. Yet. Oh! Suddenly we were inside Boone's head.
Way to take whatever drama that scene had right out of it.
Oh, we lost Boone's spotter perk. Boone has returned to Novak.
I like that he's there for that part first, and then that happens.
So basically what's happened, we just got hit by sleep gas. We just got doused in knockout gas.
Yeah, and he just left.
Yeah, then Boone just is like,
he's like,
whatever.
okay.
He could have just dragged us out, or also have...
The Sierra Madre Casino. We all have. The legend, the curses, foolishness about it lying in the middle of the city of the dead. Buried beneath a blood-red cloud. A bright, shining monument luring treasure hunters to their doom. The world's most famous stars and entertainers were invited to its
Oh, it?
ceremony. An invitation
I
was
think it's Dean
assigned
Domino.
exclusiveness. The opening was supposed to symbolize a road to a brighter future. Not just for the world, but for all who came to its doors. A chance for anyone to begin again. Except the Sierra Madre never opened. The war froze it in time, like a big flashbulb going off. The grand opening, one big ending of humanity. It's still out there, in the wastes, preserved, just waiting for someone to crack it open. But getting to it, that's not the hard part. It's letting go.
Oh boy!
Are you listening? Good. From now on, when I talk, listen and follow my instructions. Play stupid. Play clever. Make the mistake of saying no. That collar on your neck will go take your head with it.
Oh, right. At the end of this, if you don't have the mod, there's a chance that the color just will go off anyway.
Yeah, this is a lot more. This is a fairly the stakes are pretty high in this DLC. But I'm looking at a checklist of things to do in Dead Money while you have the chance, and
there's a lot of missables.
There's a lot we have a lot to do.
Well, we're here to do a lot, so do a lot.
Oh boy, I wish there was a listed order in which to do it. Let's see.
If you just go through the walkthrough, it will usually say the
Yeah,
missables in their order.
I'm just hoping there isn't anything that we can miss that becomes lost before we finish all of this. I'll know when like the ultimate point of no return is. I just don't know if there are smaller points of no return.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do the walkthrough in order, you will get all of the things. Because it will usually tell you what's going on as you're walking past it. That's how it worked for the alien one when we were doing it.
We're not getting all gold bars.
Why not?
Because it's basically impossible without exploits or cheating.
Why?
You're not supposed to get all. They're not like a collectible, but they're a limited item you can only get here. Just a second, just looking up unique things to it. And some of it might require stealing it from a friendly NPC, which you might not do. Just a second, I'm opening a billion tabs.
So I hear.
Oh boy, I hope this place is friendly to people with a gun using the guns skill. I know some areas, not so much. Anyway, first of all, we gotta deal with this asshole. He's obviously an asshole, right? Collar? What are you talking about?
It's like that Pip Boy on your wrist, except filled with explosives. A little radio of the old world. Just needed some tuning. Do what I say, and the collar will go. Refuse, try and run, disobey me, I'll kill you and find someone else. There's no escape from here until I let you go. The sooner you accept your situation, the better.
Alright. You can totally die before this dialogue ends, actually, which I think is hilarious. If you're obstinate enough. Like, what do you want? Or, well, you better tell me why I'm here. Yeah. We don't want to be too nice to this guy, right?
That structure you see above the fountain, the Sierra Madre Casino. You need to break inside. Hunches. Too many years in the making. But to get inside, avoid its traps, you'll need to gather a team. As I found, one cannot do it alone.
So, who?
Around the world are 3 other callers like yours. Caller 8, 12, and 14. Find all 3 and get them here to the fountain. Then we'll talk more. And should you get any ideas about killing each other and taking the treasure of the Sierra Madre for yourself, a warning. All your callers are live. One of you dies, you all die.
It seems really inefficient, doesn't it?
You cooperate, so be it.
Why would you do that?
Who are the other 3?
8, 12, and 14.
Oh, you just numbered.
That's what he gave. Why?
Because in some respects, breaking into the Sierra Madre is easier than breaking human instinct. Greed. The villa is filled with corpses. Some killed by the dangers here, some by me. Others turned on each other.
So
Once they realized the Sierra Madre could be theirs, they cared nothing for their freedom, their survival, or each other.
So is the amount of gold bars you bring out affect the ending, basically?
No. No, it doesn't.
What are they for, then?
You can sell them for a good bit. But being gold bars, they're heavy. Extremely heavy.
Well, one of them needs to go at the house.
Alright, well, we'll see if we can do that. They're pretty heavy.
Yeah, you just need one, not all of them. It's like if we didn't have infinity T-Rexes, it would be the same thing, but yeah.
What?
I'm doing a music promotion event for the month. I linked it to you, where I'm doing a different band every day. Well, today I linked the artist who made like one of the more iconic vaporwave albums.
I am short on patience, and you are short on time.
Screw you.
And the album, or when I linked it, I usually do a recommended if you like of 3, inspired by the way Alternative Press does it, where they recommend 3 bands that are similar to the artist. Vaporwave is kind of weird in that if you're trying to introduce it to people who don't know about it, the influences are strange. So I recommended Lionel Richie, Kenny G, and David Wise.
I've heard of Kenny G.
He plays saxophone. Lionel Richie is an 80s pop artist, and David Wise is a Super Nintendo era to modern era video game and music artist.
Uh-huh.
So it's just a bizarre combination of artists.
Let's see. Where am I?
Unfamiliar with the legend of the Sierra Madre? The casino exists. You are one of the few.
I was going to say, you do not.
Where you're standing is a villa beneath the casino above. The wreckage. The villa lies in the shadow. The villa is a dumping ground of failed construction. Pre-war junk that is aged poorly.
Radios and speakers? Oh boy. Are you going somewhere? You're gonna love.
I'm going to get a drink.
Okay.
But say what the thing is you're gonna do. I'll stay.
Yes, music was intended to be broadcast all over.
You're gonna
the world.
love this.
Over time, however, the radio signal has decayed and emits a different frequency. Speakers in radios interfere with the bomb caller frequency and can trigger the detonators prematurely. It is an unfortunate side effect, one I did not anticipate. I was unable to calibrate the callers to block the signals. So, you'll have to make it do.
So in other words, you have to turn off radios when you hear them.
Radios can kill you.
So you have to shut them off, or
Yes.
how do you do that in time?
You had to run over and turn them off before you die. It can be pretty stressful. I'll tell you that.
Especially when you can't hear the radio.
No, the that will not be the problem. That won't be the problem.
Oh, does it make a noise?
Yeah, when your caller is being interfered with, it starts beeping at you. We'll know. So you gotta be kidding. This place is filled with radio mines that can kill me?
Yes, but not immediately. You'll hear a beep from your caller's detonator. When you do, step back, scan the area, and find the signal source. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Oh my god.
The damaged speakers are sparkling. Hard to miss. The casings are resistant to vandalism. Punching or hitting them will not destroy them.
There are some recommended skill levels for completing dialogue challenges. Most of them are above 75.
When did you last save before going in?
Ha! I don't know that I did. The last autosave is when we entered the bunker.
So you can't go back?
I can.
Oh, go back.
Swoop!